to condition 10. This is not a drill. We are at condition 10.
In the world of Majorette, you have three different sizes of trucks. You have the 100 scale trucks, like this MAN tanker trailer, which compared to a regular Majorette Chevrolet Impala, is completely out of scale, really. You also have the 187 scale trucks, like this NASA truck, which compared to a Majorette car, again, is more in proportion, but not quite there yet. And finally, you have the 160 scale trucks, like this Finite tanker, which, right next to a Majorette car, looks well correctly in proportion with the car. Today I'm going to take a look at one of these trucks, one of these categories of trucks, which is the 187 scale stuff. I have quite a large collection of these trucks, and they are quite collectible these days. There's a lot of variation and models to collect. So today I'm going to take a look at some of these trucks from my collection. Happy watching! We're going to start the video with a NASA truck. Today I have two samples to show you. I have one with the gray interior and one with the green interior. You can also have a different version with details on the cab. Looks like they retooled this model after a certain amount of time, maybe for cost reduction, producing the molds for the trucks. Now the tempos are essentially the same. You do have a sticker on the back of the trailer. It comes with quad axle. You have also stickers for the rocket here, which is United States NASA. This bottom piece for the rocket is metal. The rest is plastic and does come out in two different pieces to simulate the traveling into the space. For the cab, it's a white Road Boss, I believe, model truck. You can have a model version with white says on the front grille, and you also have one that does not say anything, like this one. I'm not really sure why they removed the badge on the white trucks for this castings, but you never know with Majorette. Real reason for that, but you do have the white logo on the mud flats on the back of the tractor, which is quite confusing at first. So this one here, you can see the trailer does not have the attach point for the rocket when you position it for launching into the space. And the second sample here does have this piece here. So there we go. You can also have some different version with different attachment on the front of the rocket. So that's it for this one. Next is going to be the crane truck, the Enterprise construction trailer and tractor. I have three models here. These two are exactly the same. So again, it's the white cab, painted in yellow with those nice red two-piece wheels. And this is the trailer here. The bottom part is metal, the rest is plastic. And this cool thing about this crane here, it comes in 4 stages of boot. So really, it's pretty long, and for the diorama, for construction sites, it's pretty damn nice for a scale perspective. If you want to grab some crates and lift it up with this thing, you can do it. You also have some legs here that you can stand and secure the trailer when you move the big crane around, which is pretty nice. I'm going to put these trucks away so you can get a better view of this tractor and the trailer. You do have a piston ends to secure the arm so it doesn't move when you rotate the crane, and it retracts in place when you're done doing your job. This is a later release version of this same truck. Looks like they made some modification to this tractor. You can see this one has blacked out windows, so I don't know if they removed the interior of the original cab, but I'm guessing yes, because I don't see anything on the bottom here. And the other sad thing about this retool models, they start to use this cheapy 7-spoke wheel, which they really don't look right for a truck. And they kind of sucks compared to the original wheels. And also they retool the boom of the trailer it only comes in 2-piece now, so it doesn't go as far as the other one. But you still have the legs to secure the trailer when you move around. Next, the auto hauler. Unfortunately, this is the only one I have with this cab here, which is a Kenworth W900. You can have, I believe, 3 different versions of this truck, so far as I know. You have this one here in yellow with the black and yellow trailer. You also have a purple cab with the same style color, black and purple. And you also have another version here, I believe this is a lime green cab with lime green top and the black bottom again. So this one has stickers on the trailer. It says Auto Line number 5. Same in the back. You again have the amazing 2-piece wheel in red. And I believe you can store 3 cars on this trailer, depending on the size of the model. So if you have a smaller car like a Fiat 500, you can fit obviously more of them on the trailer. But if you have a big car like the Chevrolet Impala that we looked at before, it will not fit more than 3. For this cab here, this is the Kenworth. As I said, it's a very detailed truck. It does have an opening hood. This one's a little bit stiff. Maybe it's been opened up long ago. There you go. You can see the detailed diesel engine underneath this beautiful truck. It shut nicely. Also have a very detailed grille, stacks, air filter, gas tanker, and of course the tandem axle like we love trucks for. And there you go for the car hauler. Next we have the fire ladder truck, which comes with a cab over truck, which is the Ford CL9000. This, I believe, is the first version Majorette ever released with this red cab over. It's in with the black, silver, and gold stripe with the yellow P-stop deflector. Also have those red wheels. Comes with triple air horns on the top of the cab with a real nice chrome grille and bumper. Again, tandem axle. And you have the fire department trailer, which this one I have quite a bit of variation to begin with. So this configuration here, you can see have gray accents for the back here, and does have a white ladder which has faded over time because of exposure to the sunlight. You can have white for the back here, plastic parts, and silver for the ladder. This one's the same, so it's not different, but you can also have, I believe, a black ladder and it's silver trim here for the back, and the part where the conductor is sit to drive around the trailer. So this one here, we have 3 different tempos. This is the I believe the last one they ever used. District number 2 came with this cab here, which is the same truck. District number 2, engine number 45. Beautiful. And you also have this one here, which is the FDNY livery, number 55. And I believe you also can add a trailer that says FDNY, but they're quite rare. This one's the more common version. This says fire department. And obviously, we're gonna move these 2 here. I'm gonna take this guy here. The ladder does elevates. Comes, I believe, in the this one's broken. Excuse me for this, guys. I'm gonna take this one. I think this one's fine. Yes. This one came in 2 stage, the ladder, so it can elevate pretty high. If you have some very tall skyscraper on your diorama, like I do, and it does rotate 360 degrees. Sparky gauge, obviously, you have to be on this video, but it does maintain the ladder in position when you elevate it. And later you can just remove it in position and back for traveling across town, back to the station. There we go. Okay, chemical and tanker trailers. I have 2 different versions here for you to today. I have the Texaco and the Golf. The Golf is the first version, I believe, release ever. It comes with the Kenworth cab, which is the same as the auto hauler. It does feature the opening hood. Sometimes you can get a version of the Kenworth without the opening hood. It's the case with the Texaco, but for the Golf, you will always get the version with the opening hood. So this is it. Trailer is triple axle, which is pretty cool. It does have movable legs, some extra pipes molded in the plastic trailer, Golf sticker, but otherwise there's no moving features to this trailer. You also have a space here to put an extra spare tire if in case you run with a flat tire. This is the same version of the trailer but with different paint scheme. This is the Texaco. For the Texaco tanker, you have different version. You have the one without the opening hood, like it's my case here. You also have the version with the opening hood. And you also have different version of the trailer. One with the sticker, like mine. You can also have one all chrome without black accents. You have one like this, black covers in the gray tanker. You also have a one just gray, plain gray, not the black accent. And you also have another version, I believe it's in a very lighter gray. And anyway, there's just too many of them to keep track of, but if you're a collector of those trucks, there's a lot of versions to collect. And this one has the same feature as the Golf trailer, so movable legs, a space for the spare tire, and triple axles. Next, we have the flatbed trucks, which in most cases they come with this Ford cab over truck. And these trailers, you have different configuration and version of these, with different loads on the back. I mean, one with bulldozers, other with tractors, other with road rollers, basically anything that can attach to these 2 points here on the back of the trailer. You also have a ramp to unload and load tractors, triple axle, so you can obviously weight more on the back. And this is the truck that comes with. This is in the orange version with some cactus, triple horns. And this trailer was used a lot for Majorette. They have different color variation for the rope here, the back for the base here, and of course the color of the ramp. So I have just a different version to show you here. This one is a pink truck. It's beautiful, with again the same color as the other trailer. We also have this one here. I think this one's older because it's a painted trailer instead of a regular Zamac trailer that it used to be. This one's the first version, which is actually painted in the used to be a very kind of weird of gray with a yellow base. And this one's a broken tractor attached to it because I thought it looks cool. And this one, surprisingly, it's the same cab as the first version of the fire trucks that I showed you earlier in this video. It's because it's the way Majorette use these trucks for these series. They often use the same cab and same color for different trailers because they probably run out of not run out, but they have maybe spare trucks and they didn't really know what to do with them, so they just throw it in the mix with some different trailers, and there we go. They make some variations. This is the last one I have for the flatbed trailers. This one is a red base with the yellow ramp and does have a blue cab. And I believe this truck was also released with the double container truck, which we're gonna see later in this video. Next, we have the cow truck, or the animal transport, if you prefer. This is probably the oldest version I have in my collection. This is of, again, the Kenworth cab with the opening hood, which is beautiful. 2-piece red wheels. And of course you have the moving parts in the back for the door to unload your animals, whether you transport cows or horse or pigs or whatever. Now, unfortunately for mine, the back door is quite loose and does not stay in place. But normally there's a pin on the top of the trailer to attach the ram so it does not fall off when you hit the road. The trailer is all plastic, came in different color. This one's yellow. You can also have a version in dark brown, a version that's gray, and a version that's lighter gray. On the other side it's just closed. And the cab here is a very nice green with some stripes on the top of the tractor. Okay, now we have the box truck. I have two versions here. One in the back we're gonna take a look later. This is the King of the Road version. Now this truck was used 1,000 times with different paint job and skins, and this was mainly, I believe, the most common trucks you can get in Majorette 600 series. It was used for these regular releases like the King of the Road, the Nighthawk, also other versions, and it was also used in the Majorette series, which is a promotional model. We're gonna take out some of these trucks later on in the video. For now, these two basic releases, we have the King of the Road. This one's the wrong cab. It's the Nighthawk cab, supposed to go with this trailer, but I believe this was a transitional pieces back in the day when they were switching from this trailer to this one here. So this is why we have this tractor here, because normally the King of the Road trailer will have a lion on the top of the hood and some red stripings on the top of the sleeper in the cab. But once again, it's the Kenworth opening hood. You can see the King of the Road sticker on the back of this trailer, and this one does have opening doors in the back, so you can load some crates and make some deliveries around town. This one's the Nighthawk, so it's the same truck as this one, same paint scheme. For the truck at least, the trailer is different. It says Nighthawk, and does also have the opening doors in the back. They also released with the same trailer this other model of Kenworth. This is, I believe, a T600, I'm not really sure, but it was a later release model from the Majorette 600 series. And this one's pretty cool. It's a bit too high compared to the other trucks, but still cool. Tandem axle, and you can see here this is the retooled version of the same trailer of the Nighthawk. Just have solid stands, but still have the doors in the back. This version here is missing a door, probably lost during playtime with the previous owner. And they also released this tractor here in different paint scheme with this tanker here, again retool. You can find this truck here with the Texaco tanker. It's part of the variation you can collect chasing these trucks around. Now, I told you that this box truck from Majorette was the most used and common truck for the Majorette 600 series because they had a lot of different versions, including some major pub. But first, we're going to take a look at some of my customs, which is the Maximum Overdrive Happy Toys truck. One of my friends molded the mask, I believe, the Goblin. So just in case you guys are wondering, but I wanted to have one for my collection, and it's just this right there. It's not the same truck I use for my Christine the car videos. This one's bigger, but this one was the first version I had of the Maximum Overdrive trucks. So there we go. And I'm gonna put this guy over here because I kind of run out of space for trucks here. Now this one here, the Canadian Pacific truck, it was a promotional release back in the 80s, and this is actually the first truck I have in my collection. This was a gift from my grandfather. Whoops, just lost his front grille. But this was a gift from my grandfather because it worked at Canadian Pacific as a trucker back in the days. Looks like the grille doesn't want to stay. Here we go. So yeah, my grandfather was a worker at Canadian Pacific back in the day, and he got these trucks as a gift for his retirement. He got, I believe, 3 of these. He gave it one to me, and this is the one I got. But fortunately, as a kid, I just played with it and kind of damaged it, and it didn't quite end well for these trucks. So a few years later, I decided to restore it, and this is the condition that you can see today. It's not too bad. I will have to put some super glue on the grill so it doesn't fall off again, but I did have to replace the stickers on the side because it was gone and the tractor was in pretty bad shape. All the paint was missing, and you don't want to know the rest. And this is the replacement version I had a few years ago. I bought this on a I believe on Kijiji. Was a seller that was asking, I believe, $15 Canadian for it, which is a cheap price for these trucks, considering they have increased in value incredibly. And I was super happy to get one again back in mint condition for my collection. So there you go. So this is the Canadian Pacific release, and it's the same casting as the other Kenworth truck with the opening hood and all the stuff. This one here is another promotional model from the Majorette series. This is the Groupe Rona, which is the local hardware store here in Quebec, which is pretty cool. And this truck came in cream color. This one I got it from a old toy shop in my town. I got it for a bargain price and was really happy with it. I also have another one here. This one is not as the same nice condition, but considering how rare these trucks are, you can't go wrong buying these things around, even if you have duplicates of them. So, and considering I will have to rebuild my my diorama in my next year, we'll probably have to put these trucks in the truck stop. This sucker is probably the hardest and rarest truck of my Majorette 600 series collection. This is the Canadian Pacific release, once again, but it's the cab over Ford with the double containers. And this truck is just amazing. As much as I like the Kenworth here, which is the regular release, the Majorette series of the Canadian Pacific truck, this one is just another level. Just double trailers, cab over, has opening doors in the back so you can load the cargo. There we go. And it's a double container. I mean, just trill. It's amazing. And I have 2 of them. So these, I believe I bought them at a seller on the Kijiji once again. Was asking $20 each, which is a pretty fair price. And I just got it round away. And I couldn't believe I got them. Because these things are just so rare. They're hard to come by. You just can't find them anymore. So, and especially finding 2 of these, just amazing. Now, they are not perfect. They have a bit of tearing on the side of the stickers, on one of the side of these trucks, and they also have a bit of a not toning, but fading of the white paint because of the sun exposure. But it's okay. These trucks are just fantastic anyway. And I believe they even got a cooler look because it looks like they have hard-working trucks all over the day. You know what I mean? Anyway, so this is it. I'm going to complete my tour of my vintage Majorette 600 series with these double container shell trucks. I have 3 versions here today, which unfortunately they are not in the best condition. I hope I will get some better condition ones in the future, but for now this is the ones that I got. So the first one is the obviously the Ford cab over truck. This one has a red deflector, double tanker trailers in the back, thus shell on both of them with some extra for the pipes delivering the fuel into the gas stations. And normally these trucks have the extra buggy in the back to hold the trailer, but all the ones I found were missing them, so unfortunately it is what it is. Second one I have here, it's the same trailer, but obviously busted the hose in the back, and it's a different cab here, yellow with the black orange stripe compared to the regular shell cab. And this one here is the same trailers, but the different cab. This one's a much lighter yellow, and does have a white deflector on the top of the cab instead of a red one. Whoops. And another problem with these trucks is the fifth wheel is very loose, so if you attach them, they're not staying anymore. So the trailer will most likely fall off if you hit the road with them. To conclude this video, we're going to take a look at my more modern Majorette trucks. Most of these trucks you can buy at your local DIECAST store or toy shop if you have one that sells Majorettes. So these first ones are going to be the MAN cab over with the boat truck. This is the same trailer as they used back in the days of Majorette, but it does have some new wheels, improved. They look much better than the cheapy wheels that we looked earlier in the video, and you can take the boat off and it will actually float if you put it on a swimming pool. So this one here is a MAN cab over, only a single axle on the back. Kind of unfortunate because I like trucks with denim axle better. This one is painted silver with some nice temples on the front grille, and does have a orange trailer with Cellaway, I believe, temple on the speed belt. This is the back. Here we have another version, same cab, different paint, and this one is a yellow bolt with the silver trailer. It's not silver, it's more darker gray actually. So that's it for the boats. Next we have this guy here, which is another type of flatbed trailer. Comes with a heavy-duty tractor, which is pretty cool. I think this one does have pivoting wheels on the front. MAN cab over tractor again. And this double axle trailer is licensed. I believe this is the company that produced the trailer. You can see the tempo on the fender right over here. Fortunately, it's all plastic, so I think this part here is only thing metal on this one, but still pretty cool. And the only thing I don't like about this one is compared to the old Majorette trailer that they used to have some pins to maintain the model in place, which will not move when you move the truck around. This one is just loose. So it's not very realistic, but I guess if you have some, I don't know, some tape or some piece of plastic you can glue on the trailer, the tractor will not move. Or if you want to simulate some attachment point to this trailer, you can use some tire wrap or some sort of stuff to maintain the tractor in position. Next, this one's probably my favorite. This is the new Western Star cab. It was released a few years ago, I believe. They didn't use it again, except this release here. Hopefully they will, because it's pretty cool. This one says Gipland cowl RANTS on the side of the door. Does have some chrome accents for the steps in the tanker. And this is a cowl trailer that they used to use the same trailer forever with the opening doors. I believe this one did not came, however, with the animals like the old one. But anyway, still pretty nice truck. And this one has treads on the tires, which is cool. So this is a Western Star. Next, another MAN cab. This one is the car hauler, same trailer as the old Kenworth that we looked earlier in this video. So I'm not gonna take too much time to show even these ones. Same for this guy. This is the same trailer as the tractor one. This one's just a different paint scheme, but this one, however, is the Mercedes Actros, which I do like this truck. Looks pretty cool, but again, there's just a single axle on the back. I like it better with the tandem axle. Same trailer. This one came with a very nicely detailed exterior. The smooth, the boom, the bucket, the arm, and the base. Next, whoops, the helicopter just fall off, but anyway, this is the flatbed hauler. Came with the Mercedes Actros. This one is painted red with this red helicopter. You also have this one here with the police livery. Same truck, Mercedes Actros. This one here is pretty cool. I like it. This is the garbage slash recycling trailer. All of these parts here come off, so if you want to place them in your mini world, you can, and reattach them later if you want to. This crane does rotate 360 degrees, elevates, and of course you can pick up your garbage and haul it back to the trailer. This one's like this. There we go. I'm just remember how it was positioned. There we go. This part here is metal, the rest is plastic. Comes with the Actros again. This is the same truck here with a different paint scheme. This one's orange. Same truck, Mercedes Actros. This one is the Maersk, whatever you want to pronounce it. This is the container slash box trailer. Pretty cool. And this is another version here. I believe this is a Majorette, just like my Canadian Pacific release. This one's the Talk Money. It's probably rated in I don't think it's German, but anyway, if you guys recognize this language on the trailer, let me know in the comment what it is. This one's also the Actros and does have the tempo on the top of the cab, same as the trailer, which is cool. Another Actros, you will tell me, yes, another Actros. This one's the cowl trailer, however, same as the Western Star cab in the back, just a different paint scheme. And last but not least, it's not going to be an Actros this time. It's not going to be the MAN truck either. It's a new casting that we got this year from Majorette. It's the Volvo. This one, I believe, is the Volvo FMX. This one's quite small compared to the other ones, especially compared to the Actros, which looks monstrous compared to this one. But anyway, this one used to be like a truck you will only use to do city deliveries. This one's single axle, unfortunately, but I do like the cab. It's quite detailed. It's pretty sweet. And this is another trailer that you used to use in the smaller scale. I believe this is the... You used to use this trailer in the 100 scale series of trucks, but now this one is, I believe, new for the 600 series. Fortunately, no opening features for this one. It does have legs, triple axle, but that's pretty much it. It's just a showcase trailer. They also released this one here. I believe this is my favorite new Majorette 600 series truck, because it's a brand new trailer. It's a container trailer, so they will have a lot of opportunities to do different companies and liveries for this one. You can obviously take these ones off We'll only keep the trailer. This is again the Volvo. Nicely detailed. And of course these containers have opening doors, so you can put some cargo. And you can also put them on top of each other with these little pins on the top of the container. And the last one is going to be this guy here, another flatbed. This one is the FMX video very soon. And if you're collecting these trucks, happy hunting!